Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think today we're going to jump from kingdom people to host people, which means demonic and a little bit Warhammer Chaos types. Should be fun. Let's see what we can get out of this. I think we're going to make a presenting female character, although with these ones, who knows if they actually are or not. But we're going to make someone that looks like a woman. And I think we're going to start with Bernard's demoness stuff for our base. I am not entirely sure if we're going to see a human face or a demonic face. That's the one thing I'm still kind of up in the air about. But let's see what we can get out of here. Looking for a good starting body. Might find something that's a little bit mutated, but not like horribly so. Although we'll make them horribly so probably. But we're gonna put clothes on them too, so it will be. I want something that has some bumps that protrude out and look kind of strange. Maybe she's gonna be pretty close to normal. Maybe a little too close to normal. Well, we'll use it. The arms will definitely not be normal though. Let's go with this guy right here. Oh, okay, fine. We'll fix that. First off, Alt-R, Alt-G, Alt-R, Alt-G. There we go. Yeah, that'll be good. And legs. Do we want to go digitigrade or more standard? Let's go digitigrade. Okay, so those don't get adjusted down. That's weird. All right, well, whatever. GZ. No, not this one. GZ. And GY. Line it up like that. That is huge. Let's just shrink everything down by S.01. And I'm going to have to refix it again. Aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, well, that's fine. She's still huge. But let's see. How big is everything now? Let's bring a normal human in so we can just sort of test that. Yeah, she's still huge. We need to shrink her down some. Scale. 1. I don't mind her being a bit bigger than a normal human. Like that, maybe. That's going to be our size. Now let's get rid of Kenny. Oh my god, I killed Kenny. We're going to put clothes on her, so that's fine. That'll be all right. Head. So we could go with a human head, and that will make it maybe easier to texture. Or we could go weird. Part of me wants to have like something kind of normal on her, and part of me just wants the whole thing to be completely alien. And I'm debating between the two. Well, let's try a human head. And hey, chef, let's grab a big, medium, small from Astronova. Actually, I know that might sound weird, but rig 2K. Yeah, this one. Bring it in. And then we're going to get rid of that. Or which one are we going to? Yes, delete this one. And then, or no, come on. Here, yeah. We're just going to take her head. Head girl. And let's just Alt-P, clear the parent, and move to scene collection. Now we can just delete this hierarchy. And look, we have a female Soviet astronaut, which is still kind of weird, but come over here, select all the soft helmet and delete it. We have her head. And she has short hair built into the model, which is acceptable. So we could do that. Makes her very kind of weird, right? I mean, we could also put a helmet on her afterward too, which could be cool. Maybe let's do that. I'm okay with that. Let's maybe bring her head forward just a little bit. And down. Gonna have to come down a bit more or shrink or increase the length of her neck. Or rotate the head. Let's rotate the head. Object, set origin, geometry. Rotate it slightly. Local. You do a bit of both. Cool. I like that's giving us a bit more of a, let's take it a little further. There we go. Sculpt mode. And where am I? Grab. Yeah, there we go. And let's just drag that in. Squish it in there. Going back to, there we go. Okay. That looks right. Okay. That's cool. Now let's Alt-Q over to here. And I'm just going to smooth. Actually, I'm going to grab this whole, this is where her neck was supposed to be, but I don't want it there. It's mirror. So we'll bring that in. Now let's just see if we can't smooth it. Now we can't smooth too much because we're pretty high poly right now. Like, honestly, crazy high poly right now. But I still like it like that. She looks pretty good. I like that she's kind of like leaning forward a little bit in her base form too. Object mode. So this is what? 3 million polys. We do not need 3 million polys. We're putting clothes on this thing mostly anyway. Let's go to quad remesh and set it to 50,000. And let's symmetrize it just cuz. Hopefully this will work. Remesh succeeded. What are we down to now? 97,000. Still a lot. I'm going to try one more time. Remesh failed. All right, well, screw you. I'm going home. No, let's try the regular remesh first on it. Or decimate, rather. Decimate ratio of 0.5. That's good enough. Apply. Save. Let's go with a new one. 2412. Oh, I need to rename. That's the wrong name. I'm going to fix that first. 12. There we go. Fix that. 2412 09-1 live stream host noble. 24.12.09-1. All right. Do we want to try remeshing it one more time? Get it down just a little more. Yeah, okay. Did it go up? Undo. Yeah, it went up. Let's take it down to 30. It just doesn't need to be this big. All right, 50 it is. Much smoother, but that's fine. We gotta do the same thing with the arms too. They're just big. 30,000. Save. Let's try it straight. Bernard makes amazing stuff, but they're often just a little bit too big for what I need. Got it in half. That's not enough. Okay. Generate, decimate. No, okay, no, that's good. 69, still a lot, but let's take it to like 0.33. Apply. And I don't know, we probably don't need it quadded because I'm not going to do a lot of like tweaking to it, so that should be fine. Delete the original. Legs. How big are they? Huge. 30,000. Remesh. Come on, Z Remesher. Do your thing. Okay. We're going to remesh it again. Okay, so now 150,000 for all this is still a little high because we're going to need to add close and then make it work. I'm going to join these together. And we're at now 152. I'm going to try to take it down to 60,000 as a whole. I went up. You bastard. Okay. Decimate 0.4. 80.25. 53. Okay. That's cool. So we got it down to 53. It's getting kind of bumpy, but not bad. And we can certainly work with it, I think. We can always smooth out parts and maybe pull the hands out separately, but I think it'll be okay. For what we're looking for, I think we're in good shape. Now we could try moving the head. Let's just see about that. We move it up like that more. Yeah, we'll go where it's supposed to be. We'll put the head up there. Maybe straighten it back up a little bit. Changing my mind. Okay, let's fix this end. Or is it okay still? Now we need to move it in. Up to there. Sculpted mode. Bring that in. Okay, there we go. Nice. So there is our demon lady. Noble of the host. Let's save. Let's start by giving her some pants. And I think we're going to use Divine Cut. Trousers. Characters, this. New cloth.
Fear not.
What?
I am with you. Let the angels that were from the beginning of time weave your garment pure and divine.
I don't like that. Ooh, okay. Change the way things looked. Let's join her head in there too, I suppose. All right. And new cloth. There we go.
Fear not. I am with you.
That's better.
Let the angels that were from the beginning of time weave your garment pure and divine.
Okay, there. Ankle. There. Okay. Looking good. Generate trouser rig. Okay. Thigh circle. We can certainly shrink that down. Waist circle. Way up there is kind of weird, but whatever. Ankle circle. Can't rotate these, can I? No. Okay. One. Let's move our waist circle up just above that point there. Okay. And cuff the ankles, sure. Generate trousers. That's bizarre looking. That's very weird. What the hell am I missing here? Weird. It's very strange. It's just back. Figure what's going on. I don't know. Let's try it there. Generate trouser. Still being weird. All right. Now let's see what we can do. Can we just get rid of that face or these edges? That seems to. Alrighty. Okay, that's very strange. You're wanting to put something way down low. Let's just do this whole thing again. Delete it again. Let's remesh this. Let's see which way we're facing. We're facing good. Okay. So I want to. Let's separate that again and just look at it. Color random. Okay. Very strange. We want to try. Let's quad remesh it. Remesh it. See if we just make it quads and we get happier about it. That's certainly a much happier looking mesh. It's bigger. We can always decimate at the end though. That's fine too. Okay. Let's try joining our head back in again. And let's try this one more time. See if it's better. If it's not, we'll deal with it another way. Trousers. Object is that. New cloth.
Fear not, I am with you. Let the angels that were from the beginning of time weave your garment pure and divine.
Good. Ankle. This will be good. Generate the rig. That feels like it's maybe, well, I don't know. Better? Waist to there. Thigh. There and there. Okay. Knee can come way in, or this is ankle. Weird. It does not really particularly like this form too much, seems like. Knee. Cool. All right, let's try it.
You've done a fantastic job with these trousers.
Okay.
The way you cuffed the
That works
ankles.
better.
Marvelous.
Kind of an ugly
I
trouser,
can't
but
wait to
it
see the
works
finished
better.
result. Well done.
Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. I'm going to pull up her pants a little bit, I think. Let's try doing it one more time. Bring our waist up even higher to there. Generate the trouser.
You've done a fantastic job with these trousers. The way you cuffed
Oh,
the
you
ankles.
bastard.
Marvelous.
Mm.
I can't wait to see the finished result. Well done.
Okay. Should be able to fix that. Paint. Shrink wrap. Come on. Free you up, you little bastard. Okay. We do want to shrink, though. We want to shrink wrap in. Let's edit to. I'm going to turn off our solidify just because it's making it complicated to see what the hell's going on. And shrink. Assign 1. Can we look at that shrink wrap here? Offset. No. Snap mode. On surface. Inside. No. Outside surface. Yeah, you're being a bitch. Let's see if we can just move this thing. Scale. There we go. That's better. When all else fails, just move the damn thing. Rewind. Object mode. Play. Okay, we're getting there. We need to edit. And 1. GX. Come on. Okay, there we go. Line that up. Cool. Got some weirdness going on here too. Does not like going over those bumpy bits there. It just doesn't, I don't really blame it. Let's see if we can increase the subdiv. See if that helps us more. Maybe a little. Do we care? No. Okay. Okay. Rewind. Play. Kind of, I'm not liking it. Just gonna get rid of it. Time to reevaluate how we're gonna do this. Why do we have two still? Get rid of that. I only want the one. Which one do I want? That one's 53. We're gonna get rid of this one, right? We want to get rid of the other one. Keep the new one, even though it's bigger. 8. Yes, that's the one we want. Okay. Alrighty. So we want to put her in close, but I'm not entirely sure what or how. We might be better off just modeling it in ourselves rather than trying to use the generator for that. We could try top though. Let's see what it does to tops. Object 2. Top array.
Fear not,
Okay.
I am with you.
Sure.
Let the angels that were from the beginning of time weave your garment pure and divine.
Chin. Shoulder. Elbow. Wrist. Let's try this. Yeah. Shoulder circle. It's gonna be weird with those bones, isn't it? Where's our neck circle? Cool. Bicep circle. Sure. Let's see what kind of weirdness this creates. Yeah, that's some weirdness. I think we're just gonna get rid of it. Ah, not that. Okay. There's our person again. Well, we continue on. Let's see what we can find in just sculpting some clothes on top that'll make our life easier, or at least more interesting. Let's see. What's gonna be good for us? We're probably gonna have to do this in a couple of different parts, just cause, but that's okay too. I don't really want to give her a skirt because they don't rig super well without some effort, at least as far as I can figure out how to do. um, Trying to think. Every time I say something like that, I always reminded of Beauty and the Beast. I'm like a dangerous pastime. Let's see what this guy looks like. I think we can live with this. I think this could be fun. All right, so the first thing let's do, L, 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 P, separate the sections, give us just our pants. Turn off the top. Okay. 3G. Scale it just gives a bit more room. Cool. All right. And sculpty time. Mirror it. Now we can kind of, whoa, play. It's not high poly, so we just kind of have to remember that we're going to get some jaggies if we're not careful. We can always make it more high poly later, but okay. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna grab this whole thing here with, let's try using, where's my brush? Search, is it rig? Bone? What's it called in here? Bend twist cloth, no, although that might work, but let's try it. Yes, okay. Oh no, that's not what we want. We want the bone, but it's not called bone. What do they call it in here? um, Cloth, general, all. I am kind of annoyed when they move these things around. It made much, I'm like, I'm sure I'll get used to this eventually, but right now it's made it much harder for me to find what I'm looking for than when they were just all down the side. I like them all down the side, curse you. Pose, that's it. Okay, whatever, undo, undo. Object mode, tab A, M, distance. No, they're not joining together. They're just sitting there separate. Okay. L, L, P, separate selection. That this plus this, Boolean plus. Apply it. Delete our cutters. Now it should be one geometry that we can just pull again. Right? Yeah, it's better. Okay. There we go. Grab. Let's bring it back up. Okay. Yes, she has cloven hooves. We have to track to that. Pull that in. Cool. Back out. Good deal. Just smooth this in a little bit. Correct some of that. That's fine. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Over the butt. And below whatever ridge thing that is. Kind of a weird ridge, but you know. Get closer. All right, we can live with that. His pants. I don't know. We may or may not like it ultimately, but let's see. Do I want to give her this top? It's kind of an interesting top, actually. Kind of like, it's a little bit like officey, which I like. I'm just gonna get rid of the sleeves though. It's gonna be a vest. And we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna have some spikes sticking out of it. But that could be fun. 3 G. Yeah, okay. Yes. I think we can live with this. Sculpt mode. Get down out of my way. We want mirroring. I'm gonna have to figure out how to deal with the spikes, but this is a problem Demonic Taylor's been having for centuries. How do you deal with your spikes? So far, so good. So far, so good. Let's just curve it in to there around that spike. Let's do it that way. Cool. Bring that down and then out. Right. And go up over that spike like that. That feels all right. You know, I mean, it's not bad. Bring it down. Can I bring it down over the pants again? Yeah. Or at least hide that ugly pants seam thing. I don't know. I think we'll see. The phrase you'll hear from me more often than is, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. It's all right. Take it all the way down to there. Yeah, she's kind of cool. I'm kind of digging it, to be honest. What are we looking at for materials on her? She has several, right? What is this? L. I'm going to reverse the head. So, no. L. And the pupils. Select those. Come on, just select all this stuff. Okay, we got all that stuff. So that's the girl. Invert it. This is going to be the body sign, right? Yeah, because it's something else. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but it's something else. Okay. So she's kind of got that like, hi, I'm a 3D scan head vibe for her hair. We could try giving her a helmet, but there's not a lot of room down in the neck area. I was thinking it'd be fun to give her a full helmet though. On the other hand, it's also kind of cool to have her like that. So we might just be there and just acknowledge that her hair doesn't make a tremendous amount of sense, but this is concept art and it's okay. Both are acceptable options for us. Maybe let's do that to start. Okay. I'm gonna grab a material I made yesterday. Append. If I can find them. No, corporal, that should be a 2. I'm just gonna fix my file naming while I'm going at it. There we go. There we go. Material. And I think it's that. Yes. Arm. Yep, that's the material. Tab, U, minimum stretch, unwrap. See if it works. U, unwrap. Hey, Patrick. Let's do Smart UV Project. Some funkiness, isn't there? Yes, there is. All right, let's try something else then. Shading, arm collection. Command T, we're gonna go with box instead of flat. Box projection, because we can give it a big blend. And change it to generated. Yes. Yeah, that's better. It's definitely better. We have these super fleshy, funky arms now that feel pretty good to me as a base starting point. Let's see what we can find. I'm hoping that these spikes are their own thing. Well, they are. I should just mirror it. Those are there, and then the toes. Oh, that they're missing a big toe. It's like, okay, plus assign, and I'm just gonna change this to meaty flesh. And those are just like spiky bone bits. And those are the only ones we see. There are some more underneath her. Oh no, there's some more. L and L, and also assigned to there. Okay. Kind of a material. We can just go with a bone. Just try making a new one, see how it goes. Bone. Shading. And I've got it's not a great bone texture, but did I close my window? I did. Bone here. Color to base color. And we can make it cubic too, although it doesn't really need to be. I just want to see what a bone. Select UV editing. E dot U Smart UV project unwrap. That's better. Okay. Yeah, we can live with that, I think. Probably. Okay. We want to tweak this texture some though. That's clearly not enough. Shading. So the first thing we want to do, I think, is add ambient occlusion. Merge those two together. Mix. Yep. And I make my color kind of more of a yellow, and then make this a multiply. And actually, that's not going to work. Just go back to white again. We'll do it the other way. Search ramp. And if we crank that up, cool. I just want it to be darker as it gets closer into the body, basically. Distance of 0.1, only local. Okay, so it's just things that are on that body object. That's cool. Really punch it. But I think that that gives us what we want. Cool. And we're going to change this color from black to like brown. So it'll give us just a bit more brown on it. We can see if we just look at just that, that's where it's going. Oh, our multiply factor could be higher too. There we go. That's why it was so bad. All right, like that. We are getting a little bit here. Let's go to 0.05. Get some on the underneath, but okay. Always push too far and then bring it back if you can. That feels better to me. Okay, roughness down a bit. But we do need to give it a bump. Bump map here into the normal, this into the height, and strength of like 0.3 and 0.3. Okay, coming along. I'll take this whole thing and Q sharpen. Great. Yeah, that's better. Maybe we want to change this whole base color to just a little bit. Okay, add a little bit of that to here. Oh, come here. There we go. And then this, this. Here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're getting too far now. Something's. Where are we losing it? Is it this one? Result. Let's just go straight to there. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Oh, because they're backwards. There we go. Like that. Cool. I'm actually gonna make this, I think, a little bit redder. Just tweaking. Okay, we like her. At least enough for that. We could always do more, but that's fine. We do want to do something around that neck just to make it a little less seamy. What's our best way to do that? Let's grab meaty flesh because I think it's gonna be easier of the two. Yeah. And group it. Okay, and we're just gonna call this node group meaty flesh. Then we're gonna copy it and we're gonna go to girl skin. Yeah. And we're gonna paste it back in. Then we are going to do not an add shader. Fine, I have to do Shift A search, mix shader. There we go. Now it's all over. We can go full. Ooh, yeah. Done. Let's try it on search. Gradient texture here to here. And I think it goes sideways by default, but let's see. Yes, it does. Okay, so we need to come here. Remove these. And we want to rotate it. And I can never remember which one it is. Let's try 90 here. No. Well, maybe. No. Yes. Okay. With other way around, though, but we can just reverse them. That's fine. And now we can go slightly up and in tighter here too. Yeah, there we go. That feels pretty cool to me. Yeah, now her head feels connected to her body. And I like how it's like reaching up into the skin of her face. Like she is not long for having a human face before her whole body is totally corrupted and wronged, which is awesome. Yeah, I like that. Her feet are fine to me. I was like, I could make it more, I could change something down there below, but I don't really want to focus too much on her feet anyway. Does she have fingernails? I have this feeling that she does, except we've messed them all up anyway, haven't we? Let's see. L, L, select them, select them. That one's even been disconnected, but it's fine. And it's all going to be bone. Assign. And over here, no, not one there. Great. Doesn't really matter. It's fine. I have a feeling I may even delete them later. It's not changing much there. Okay, so we got that. Now let's do her colors of her clothes. So this thing, let's material, real time, sure. Cloth. Just go the basic knit. It's always a good place to start. Oh, for some reason, I'm betting the UV map is not. Oh. Tab A, U, Smart Project, unwrap. Okay, now add material. There we go. Okay. Scale 25. I'm gonna cut our dirt amount down, at least to start with. And object, shade smooth. Scale 5. 5's not bad. It gets weird, but that'll work for me. We're gonna rename it to knit gray. Okay, do we want her vest to be the same gray? We could try it. It also needs to be UV'd. Let's gray suit thing going on. It just feels very weird. I don't hate it, but might take it down in colors for both. Yeah. Sure. It's almost like painful to look at. A weird pattern to it. Minimum stretch. Oh, yeah, fine. I think it's okay. I want to give her some, I think some armbands. Why not? It's fast. Insulate. Scale in Q. 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 Okay. Select them. Select them. Insulate again. That feels good to me. May not exactly make sense, but it works. Let's take all of our insulation objects, join them together, and then we can actually maybe cut down this thickness to like 0.002. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Do we want to mirror it? I think we do. And then materials. Let's look at leather, organic leather, UV sounds good. Tab A, U, unwrap, Smart UV project, unwrap. She's got a reddish color skin, so let's go with this brown leather, add material. See what it looks like. Yep, pretty good. Kind of like it. I'm going to change our scale to like 500. Make it bigger. Yeah. Yeah, that helps. That makes her look better. Save. Alrighty. I think we'll call her good for what we want there. So, what's our modifier? I'm just going to A, object, convert everything to mesh, join it all into that one. Good deal. Add modifier, generate, decimate. Let's see where we're at. 196 is not bad, but let's see if that goes up or not. Yeah, cool. Apply it. Save it. And now let's go rig her, right? Right. I'm going to rename her too. Because Retopo Arm 17 is just a weird name for it. Host Noble Woman. Great. File, export, obj. Load a character. Choose a file. Open. How did you get 380 from 190? Yeah, whatever. Hey, Heresy. How's it going? Okay, that's fair. That looks all right. Up that a little bit. Was a little bit. Yeah. Mhm. That to there. To there. There. There, maybe. Yeah. Rig the hands. 5. I guess I could have given her like a hood too. That might also have worked. We can always do that on another one though. It's fine. Evaluate those finger joints. You just evaluate them real good. In the meantime, we'll go to Blender and we'll just move, new collection, unrigged, turn them off. And we're still evaluating finger joints. Come on. Now, just for curiosity's sake, I wanted to check here. Distance 40. Okay, nothing worth messing with. Doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Did a pretty good job. And this finger's a little wonked, but we're just going to be accepting of that. This may take it a minute, but hopefully not too bad. So we are going to bring in our other guy and maybe a few more other people too. We could start doing some kind of a ground here. Mesh plane. And actually, mesh circle. Fill it. Save. Let's make it S30. So it's a 60-meter circle, maybe a little more. Let's go. And we take it to 50. Well, 40. Trying to avoid making too many plants. Yep. Okay. Save. Then we're going to quad remesh it to 400. Well, 250 to start with. Remesh it. And, well, is it symmetrical? I guess it is. Doesn't need to be, but it is. It's fine. Delete. Okay. We're gonna keep it fairly flat, so I don't think I'm gonna bother with draw terrain on it. So we'll just come and do trainer base instead. And all transforms. There we go. Honestly, that could be fine. I think I'm pretty okay with that. Just apply it. How's she doing? Oh, almost there. Woohoo! Acting, walking. Reasonably okay. We're getting a little clipping, some, but nothing we can't fix with a little bit of sculpty as we need to. Yeah. Export, FBX, Blendar, host noble, rigged. Okay, come back over here, turn this off, append import FBX hostable rigged. There they are. Cool. Import FBX. Poses. What do we want to give them? I kind of know what I want to do. Start telling a secret. Oh yeah, she's gorge. She's straight up gorge. Retargeting the source, the armature, build the bone list. Retarget the animation. Those hands obviously always screwed up there because she was not based correctly, but let's see. Kind of like that. Cool. And then we're going to clear the animation. So that's her starting pose. Now we're going to fix it. In front, cool. Pose mode, hide the ones we don't want. We are on local, great. Bring that out. That out. Forward. This one out. Okay. I'm actually gonna maybe bring this forward. Yes. And bring that down. And bring that down. Let's see. Trying to just motion with myself what I would do if I were turning my head sideways like that. This hand would certainly not be like that. Yeah, that's better. Rotate that in and up a bit. And I suppose out a little bit. That'll work for me, I think. This is a starting point. Cool. Now let's give them out of pose mode, object mode. Let's see. Head girl skin. Head pupils. Why is it 2 now? Meaty flesh is meaty flesh. Bone, bone, knit gray, knit gray. Leather 6. There's leather 6. And let's see what that, did I get it right? I think I did. Okay, no. Something off with her head. Off with her head. Oh, because it's, okay. Shading. Color ramp, is it here? Yeah, okay, because it's not lining up right anymore with our rotation. We want to rotate it. Try to line it up to the front so that's correct. That's better. And then we can Z it, or which way is it going? This way. And then rotate it some more. Pain in the ass because we reposed it and it's relative and not UV based. Although we could maybe base it on the UVs. But let's see what we got now. Better. We're still getting some funky on that side more. If we bring this in, there we go. So to crawl up this side more than the other. That's cool. It almost looks like a scar. That's fun. I like it. There she is. She's looking boss. There she is on the ground. Again, looking boss. Let's bring her friend in. I'm just going to move to people. And an agent. Put him like right here. Okay. So we have them together there. That's right. These guys are, bring new meaning to the concept of soul-sucking capitalists. So it's appropriate for him. We're going to add in some big, medium, small characters now. I'm just trying to decide between special ops and SWAT. And I'm not going to pose them. I'm going to be a little bit lazy. But maybe we'll use special ops. Characters posed 2K. Because we need some earthies, humies. But they are not in combat at the moment. So let's go with this guy. I might do 2. I want her to be kind of looking at him, which means she might need to be a bit taller, which I don't mind. Let's make her a bit bigger. Maybe not quite that much bigger. We want her to be bigger than he is. Yeah, cool. And we'll rotate her so she's looking that way at him. And we might need to adjust her pose then. Just a little bit more in front. Okay, so she's checking him out. Cool. Object mode, again, rotate her just a bit more so she is looking at him. There we go. Save. Yeah, it's too much. There we go. And yeah. Good. Good. Save. And let's see what we got in SWAT too. See if we want to grab one of them as well. See if I can get somebody without a helmet on. All these guys look very helmet based. Da, 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 da. Let's take this one in here. These are crazy detailed models. That'll work for me. I like that he's a big, tall man too. Much taller than our weird salary dude with the claw hands. Cool. Now, do I have a military vehicle already here? I don't remember. This will work. It's not a military vehicle, but I think it'll work. Clearly, I'm not modeling a vehicle today. I'm just using an existing one, and that's fine. Okay, and we're gonna cheat our terrain. So we like this one. Do we already apply it? I can't remember. Yes, we did. Great. So now we can sculpt it and bring it up there, down there, and down there. Okay. Cool. Save. Let's see what we got so far. You thinking? Yes, you are. Cool. That's working for me. I need to get rid of this Euro license plate or replace it with an American one. I think I'm just going to replace it with an American one. I think that's going to be easier. Let's see what our materials are here on this. We don't have a lot, do we? Tab L, L, assign. Now, can we go behind it? What do we got back there? Nothing. Okay, assign glass. We'll go with our frosted glass. Sure. Now, hide. And one. It doesn't really work, does it? 3C. Cool. There we go, and there we go. Cool. Plus assign emissive warm and strength of like 100. Okay, we got some lights. Cool. We'll probably have to add more light to it, but that gives us that starting light, and the glass definitely helps sell it more than just making it a light. So we'll do that. Could do the same with the top one. Let's try it. Let's just see what this does. L and L plus assign Z5 details. Does it have transmission? No, we're going to add, this is going to be a new one, transmission of 1. See what this does for us. Hide. Ugh, okay. Great. Select, hide. Unhide everything. God damn it. Select, hide. Okay. 3. That. And that. Unhide. And we want to inset just a bit. And make it form emissive. Assign. Let's see. I want the reddish lights from the original material, and hopefully this will get it for us. Yeah, reasonably so. Not great, but reasonably so. We can live with that. All right. So if we're going to live with that, now we just need to add some ground stuff to it, and then some fog, and then we're in good shape. Gotta have fog. Geoscatter, select our ground, biome scatter, open biomes, reload your biome library. And not those. Scatter Pro, right? Yeah. Grass 10. Morning, Michael. Good to see you. Yeah, fine. And I also want Wasteland 7. It's going to dupe those two together. I think that should give us something interesting looking. We can always tweak one up or down a little bit. Yeah, I know. Okay, and save. And we can first let's just try grass 10. That's fine. Yeah, I like our rocks. I like the mix. It's all good. We don't need to see it right now while we're finishing up our scene. So cool. Save. Now, you made it in time for the fog. Yeah, come on. You know, ground fogs, sure. I really do want it to have a ground fog feel to it this time. So let's try this one. Fudge it up. 1. There. Okay. Save. And we're going to go shading. Come. That's kind of cool already. That's what I watch it for. I mean, no. If I were me, that's what I'd be here for. Volume scatter. Yeah. Color hue. There. Density. Cool. Yeah. All right. That's working so far. Just want a night sky. And I think rather than mess with anything else, I'm going to go to, I believe, Ian. I made it, and that's where I saved it. Worlds, yes. Outer space world. Can I bring it to here? Or do I need to bring it to here? Outer space world, we're there. Cool. And then now, come to lights. Shift A, add a sunlight. Cool. GZ up. Where we want the moonlight coming from. We'll go that way and that way. Sure. Kind of pointing there. We'll try that. Okay. Light color of 11,000. Very radiance of 5 just to see it. Save. Let's see. All right. I want to actually bring my fog up maybe a little bit. Let's see. Ground fog. Something like that. Cool. Let me rotate our. That's not bad. I think our sun might be a bit too bright in comparison to our other lights. So let's adjust our sun, probably down to 1. It's gonna make it much darker. Yes. Now let's do this. I'm gonna come to here and in lights, Shift A, light, spotlight. And I'm gonna see if I can Control C, copy rotation. No, it didn't give it to me. Well, maybe it did, but yeah, it did. Okay, it just doesn't have an up or down. Minus 90. There we go. And then Alt D into there too. Okay. And power for this, we want this one to be like 5,000. Power of 25, maybe more, with a beam shape of 45. Sure, that'll work for right now. Let's see. The American Earth Resistance is meeting up with the host to try to go against the kingdom. This will not go well for them. Dealing with the host is never a good idea. Ever, ever, ever. 1,000 seems good. Where'd my fog go? I guess it's still there. I'm going to go to photographer. Actually, rather than do that, we'll probably have to adjust again. Exposure of like 6. Yeah, okay, that's better. But then I got to bring these way back down. Even 6 is, that's probably a little too low. 7, 8, 7.5. Our sun is still bright. Get rid of the sun. That is a pretty sky. I got it from Ian. I gotta give you here for that. But yeah, it's just a nice outer space sky, but it's really pretty. I agree. Sun, I'm going to take the power of the sun down. Half. Maybe even less again. Okay, something like that. We have people meeting. And I like, we're getting some light on them, so that's cool. We could rotate our sun slightly. I think we want a little bit more power back. The Americans can pretty much just be silhouettes. It doesn't really matter too much. Like, it's like, oh, look, dudes in flak jackets. We know what they are. Those two look fun. Okay. Save. Do we want to punch up the fog a little more? What do we think? I didn't mess with the density at all, but let's just take it to 1.5 and see what it does. Do that. And 1. Brings it up a little higher. Color. Pretty good. We're not absorbing. Mapping. Yeah, we're good. Might be a bit too much. I'm still going to kind of come back and forth on it. Maybe let's bring it back down just a little to there. Great. Let's set up a camera. A photographer, the Alexa, and our anamorphic lens. Resolution there. How do we want to do? How we want this? That is the question. Let's go back to black and white and see if we can see a better angle. That's cool. So we tend to regard in North America things that are related to home and comfort come on the left side and adventure is off to the right side. So this is obviously a very extreme exaggeration in terms of how much we pay attention to it. But if you'll look, you go this way across the screen. So you're coming from the people we know to the people we don't know. And that tends to be a good way to set up a scene if you don't have any better ideas. Focus on her, which is right about there. Save. And let's just turn on just skitter. Yeah, and turn. Yeah, interesting. I like this one, but maybe we want it a little less. So they're not quite so in the weeds, as it were. Oh, come on. If we get rid of this, all of them are pretty much, but let's cut it down in terms of amount. Let's do one at a time, though. Okay, so that one's not doing much. We'll just leave that one alone. This one, wild and dry. What's distribution? Half it? Yeah. Weed on. That's fine too. So that was the only one. We just wanted to cut that one down a little bit. That makes it feel a little less in our face. Well, it's gonna be dark enough. Who knows? We may not even see it. Let's see. And I feel like we want it a little bit brighter. Maybe a stop. Let's try. Yeah, it's more television bright, but I think that's good. This is too bright here, and we're just going to movie fake it. So we're going to, first off, we're going to turn off geoscatter. Okay, cool. Now, mesh, plane, make sure it's in lights, because that's where I want it. Scale it up. And come over here. Where's our sun going? That way? Okay. Let's see. Hide the truck from the sun, which is not actually a. Okay. Okay. There we go. We don't want to see that truck there so much. That should be better. Turn back on our geoscatter again. Cool. I like that. I'm going to actually add a few more Americans, I think, just for shits and giggles. And you know, why not? Come on. Oh, you're still thinking, right? Are you still thinking? Yeah, you're still thinking. Okay, yes. Here we go. And let's just jump to big, medium, small. Special ops characters, pose 2K. And I'm gonna grab a few, where are we? Where's a guy? I just had a guy. This guy here. I just want to make sure we see them, because otherwise, what's the point? There, and we might not see them well, but I just want to have a couple dudes floating around. I swear there was one I just saw that I wanted to use, and now I can't see him anymore. Let's do this guy. There we go. And maybe one more. maybe I want to look at SWOT again. Um, one idle one. Let's do this guy right there. Yeah. Actually, let's bring him over to here. Come here. Come. There you go. He should be pretty dark, I would think, which is what we want. Come on, update that geometry. Make my computer explode. Come on, you can do it. You can. Yes. Very subtle, all those guys, but I like them. That'd be good. Save it. Turn on geoscatter one last time. And maybe just rotate our camera slightly. And I think we're good. I'm going to turn geoscatter off in the local. That should make it faster for us to do this a little. And it's not going to change much because we know it's not impacting our scene. It's just grass. Good. Focus on her again. She's on that rule of thirds point. I like it. Cool. All right, folks. I think we have covered this one today. So we ended up doing a fair amount of stuff. We made her just using some kit bash and some messing around. We tried dynamically generating clothing, decided it didn't work, and then just sculpted some clothes on top of her, and that worked much better. We got her rigged, got her textured, and then we brought everybody else in and made ourselves a nice clandestine meeting between terrorists and soul-sucking capitalists. Everyone needs one of those. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you folks back again tomorrow, and we'll do another one. Have a great rest of your day.